Webb is accused of placing his balls into a container of salsa that was ordered by a customer from a Maryville establishment. His actions allegedly stem from dissatisfaction with a low tip from the customer. Webb was arrested after a couple from Ohio is facing charges related to drug possession and other offenses following a DoorDash delivery incident that went awry in Bethel Park, who failed to complete her delivery. They found the delivery vehicle abandoned at the
Crimes committed on DoorDash. You ever wondered, like, if the DoorDash dude ever just tried to rob you? Yeah, I have. That's why I only answer the door with my pistol in my hand. Like, y'all don't even... Never mind.
And millions of people have used it, that probably means that a handful of crimes have happened on the app.
Y'all still...
In today's video, we talk about...
Bro, it's 2024. Y'all still open the door without y'all pistol in y'all hand? Y'all tripping. Anything could happen.
About crimes committed on DoorDash. The first DoorDash crime that we will be talking about is what happened to Miritab. In March 2021 in Columbus, Ohio, a DoorDash delivery driver, Miritab, became the victim of a violent assault while carrying out his delivery duties. He encountered difficulty finding the delivery location at an apartment building and faced hostility from a male customer he spoke to over the phone. Despite eventually locating the building and completing the delivery with a confirmation photo, Miritab's attempt to leave was hindered when multiple cars blocked his path. Suddenly, he was ambushed by individuals who shattered his car window and attacked him with a gun, leaving him with severe injuries. In his own words, Miritab described the ordeal.
After a few seconds, they shattered the driver's side window, and they just jumped onto me with the gun. I think they hit me with the gun in my face around here, and then they started punching me.
The aftermath of the assault left Miritab with significant injuries, including a swollen eye, a shattered cheekbone, and cracked ribs. He underwent surgery, and his jaw was wired shut to aid in his recovery. In response to the incident, a GoFundMe campaign was launched, raising substantial funds to assist Miritab with his medical expenses and recovery. DoorDash expressed sympathy and pledged to cooperate fully with the ongoing investigation by the Columbus Police Department. This disturbing incident is not an isolated one, as other DoorDash drivers across the country, including Ohio, have been subjected to physical assaults while on DoorDash duty. Trave. In 2023, a DoorDash driver, Trave Gaines, was arrested and charged by the St. Louis County Police Department for allegedly essaying a customer after forcing his way into her apartment. The victim reported that Gaines entered her St. Louis County apartment following a food delivery and forcibly removed her towel before groping her. She managed to escape and seek help from her neighbors. After leaving the apartment, Gaines allegedly contacted the victim via FaceTime and engaged in lewd behavior. Police tracked down Gaines with the assistance of DoorDash, and upon attempting to arrest him, he resisted and attempted to flee in his vehicle. Despite his efforts, he was eventually apprehended by law enforcement. Gaines faces multiple charges, including burglary, attempted R-word, sexual misconduct, and resisting arrest. He is currently being held on a $250,000 bond, cash only. The incident...
Y'all be commenting like, oh, why is your face on it? At least I don't really like that nigga. That boy ugly.
Has raised concerns among shoppers and neighbors about the safety of using delivery services, with some expressing unease about disclosing their location to strangers. Security experts advise customers to exercise caution and minimize contact with delivery drivers by opting for the contactless delivery method. DoorDash issued a statement expressing horror at the incident and emphasizing their commitment to supporting the victim and cooperating with law enforcement. They underscored the gravity of the situation and the need for accountability for the perpetrator's actions. Joseph Killens. In Florida, a DoorDash driver was kidnapped during a delivery but was rescued by her family who tracked her phone. The incident occurred on April 18th, 20...
I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back.
2023, when the driver, a young woman in her early 20s, arrived at a residence inn in Tampa, Florida for a delivery. A man approached her, brandishing a gun, and forced her back into her car. The victim's girlfriend, who was on the phone with her at the time, alerted the authorities. The kidnapper directed the driver to the Valera Lakes apartments, where he sadly essayed her. However, the victim's family, who had been tracking her phone, arrived to the apartment complex and intervened, rescuing her from the car. During the confrontation, the suspect fired shots at the family, injuring one person before fleeing the scene. Both the driver and the injured family member were taken to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. Despite the suspect initially evading capture, he was later arrested after allegedly committing a robbery the following day. Detectives collaborated on the cases, leading to the arrest of 38-year-old Joseph Killens. He faces charges including armed kidnapping, armed sexual battery, and robbery with a firearm. DoorDash expressed shock to the crime, emphasizing their support for the victim and gratitude towards the police for their efforts in apprehending the suspect. Ediel. A DoorDash delivery driver from Bridgeport, Connecticut named Ediel was arrested following accusations of breaking into the off-campus residence of a college student he had previously delivered food to. The incident occurred near Quinnipiac College in Hamden. Reports suggest that Ediel targeted at least one other female student after completing his deliveries. One student woke up to find him standing by her bed after he entered through an unlocked door. Ediel fled when she woke up and screamed. Prior to this, he allegedly attempted to break into another student's residence by trying to enter through a window, but fled when he was caught in the act. Ediel faced multiple charges including burglary, attempted burglary, criminal mischief, larceny, and fleeing from police. Fortunately, nobody was harmed during these incidents. Authorities believe Ediel targeted these students after delivering food to them during his DoorDash route. Police apprehended him after a car chase and found evidence linking him to both crimes in his vehicle. DoorDash removed him from their platform, emphasizing the safety of their community. The university urged students to remain cautious and emphasize safety measures such as locking doors and keeping residences well lit. Ediel was held on a $50,000 bond and was set to appear on court on December 29, 2021. Couple's arrest. A couple from Ohio is facing charges related to drug possession and other offenses following a DoorDash delivery incident that went awry in Bethel Park, Ohio. Police responded to concerns about a driver who failed to complete her delivery. They found the delivery vehicle abandoned at the pickup spot. With the business closed, Jacob Wilson was discovered walking behind the store, while his wife Sonia, who was supposed to make the delivery, appeared later and claimed she had been assaulted and threatened by Jacob. Upon investigation, it was revealed that Sonia had unlawfully entered a closed office building where she spent 3 hours and stole property. Additionally, she was found in possession of suspected meth and drug paraphernalia. Jacob was charged making terroristic threats, simple assault, and harassment, while Sonia faced charges including burglary, receiving stolen property, and possession of controlled substances and drug paraphernalia. Both were detained at the Allegheny County Jail. Preliminary hearings were scheduled for the both of them, with Sonia set to be on June 7 and Jacob for June 21st, 2021. Christopher Adam Swarhout. In 2023, a DoorDash driver by the name Christopher Adam Swarhout, age 48, and residing in Summerfield, was arrested under alarming circumstances. Around 1 a.m., he was discovered parked in a black Nissan with a Tennessee license plate at a business plaza on US Highway 27/441. Police noticed his pants were unzipped, revealing his underwear. Christopher claimed to be a DoorDash driver taking a break, but he couldn't provide rental documentation for the vehicle, which he said was a rental, and the registration papers he offered were inconsistent. After a canine unit alerted the vehicle, a search uncovered a bag containing various adult toys beside the driver's seat, along with 2 syringes containing meth and fentanyl. Christopher, originally from New York, was arrested on charges of possessing fentanyl, meth, and drug paraphernalia. He was subsequently booked at the Lake County Jail with a bond set at $5,000. Balls salsa. A Tennessee man named Howard Matthew Webb, age 31, faces serious allegations for an incident involving food delivery from a Mexican restaurant. According to reports from the Knoxville News Sentinel, Webb is accused of placing his balls into a container of salsa that was ordered by a customer from a Maryville establishment. His actions allegedly stem from dissatisfaction with a low tip from the customer. Webb was arrested after a 14-second video emerged showing him committing the act of revenge. Which I am not going to show you guys the video, even though the video itself is not explicit at all, but you already know how soft YouTube is. Police stated that Webb was a passenger in the vehicle delivering the order on January 12, 2019, carried out by an independent contractor for Diner Delivered, an online meal ordering service. Now, multiple articles say that this was a delivery from Diner Delivery, while some other articles say that this incident happened on DoorDash, so take that how you will. And plus, they're both delivery apps, so it's kind of the same thing. The driver purportedly recorded Webb's actions and posted the video, accompanied by a message indicating dissatisfaction with the tip received. The video circulated online, prompting Diner Delivered to alert authorities. Webb was subsequently arrested and charged with adulteration of food. As of Wednesday, he remains in custody on a $45,000 bond. From what I'm aware of, I'm pretty sure the girl was the dasher who was driving, and I think Howard was just tagging along with her. And because of the low tip, she just told him to put his balls into the container of salsa, which of course he did face legal action, and the girl was banned from delivery apps, so justice was served. In case you're wondering how much they got tipped, well, they got tipped only 89 cents for an almost 30-minute drive, so they were pretty pissed off. But just because you're pissed off, that doesn't mean you should put your balls in the container of salsa. I don't know why, but that always makes me laugh, but it is very disgusting. And that is the end of crimes committed.
That's it. Yeah, this video was weird. Sorry for the interruptions of the mosquito that I actually ended up killing with my bare hands, okay? You know, a lot of people can't do that, but I can, all right? Yeah. Peace.